What's up, guys? It's Dante Devil Hunter here. Kind of nailing down because of the camera angle. My tripod's in the car for, like, some of the experimental scenes that you've probably noticed on this channel. I want to do a quick video on, well, I don't know if it'll be quick, but I want to do a video talking about Ghost of Tsushima. One of the best games I ever played, ever. There's why I'm talking about this now. I know it's been out for a little while. But I just got it like on Christmas, and I only played a little bit when I got it. But I was like focused on Assassin's Creed Valhalla and some other games, so I didn't play as very much until like lately. And I gotta say, it's like literally one of the best games I ever played ever. Like I'm telling you, like I'm literally hooked on it. Like I finished it like the other day, but I'm just literally trying to complete everything on it. And I'm really hoping there'll be a sequel, and I hope maybe they might do some expansions or something like that for this one. So yeah, Sucker Punch, you did a very good job, and I hope it continues on going forward, regardless of what you do. And by the way, for some ideas, maybe for an update, or maybe some DLC or something like that on expansion or whatever. I think that, like that, when you, spoiler, for those who haven't played or finished it yet or anything, that one place that's called Tradition's End, which is the new place where Jin stays. I think that there should be an option to where you could actually like upgrade it, stylize it, and like, because if you notice of the house, I mean, it definitely needs some repairs. At least the roofing and the doors, at least. But I think maybe that might be pretty cool if they did like an update where you can like upgrade your house and maybe turn into like some sort of area fit for the ghost, or a Jinn, to where you could actually make it look more, more nicer, if that makes sense, and it'll give you more reason to use supplies, which you get throughout the world of the game, even when you get 100%, just, reclaiming Tsushima 100%. You still get a lot of supplies, and once you get, and eventually you're gonna, run out of reasons to use them, the supplies anyway. So maybe why not use those supplies that you get going on forward when you're 100% on your armor and your gear and everything, to where you literally have no use for the supplies and whatnot, and the bamboo and this. Why not use it to repair your house, or and not just the house, maybe like decorate the outer perimeter. But like I was kind of looking at like the house and the woodworkers, like, oh man, this needs a lot of work, I was like, yeah. I mean, so yeah, Sucker Punch, you should listen to that. I think it'd be a pretty good idea. And speaking of the house or Tradition's End, like how when you find all the fox monuments or whatever, the fox tip, the fox thing, I think it'd be kind of cool idea if you find all of them. I haven't found them all yet, so I don't know what happens if you found all of them yet, but I got pretty much a lot. But like, I think that as a reward, once you find them all, you get a fox for your house. So basically you would see like a fox running around or whatever, and hanging out in the house and whatnot. You pet it, and maybe feed it this and this. I think it'd be pretty cool. Especially when that was like literally one of my favorite things in the game, is interacting with the fox and whatnot. Maybe I should get a pet fox. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video. Well, like I said, I don't know about quick, because I want to put in some other stuff in here as well. Anyway, yeah, I just want to do like, I just want to do an appreciation video. It's literally one of the best games I ever played. I don't know about the best, but it's definitely in my top 5. I mean, my number 1, I might have to give it to either Prince of Persia or Assassin's Creed. Speaking of which, I was somewhat thinking about making a Prince of Persia channel, and it might be dedicated for the Assassin's Creed series as well. So it's going to be mostly like Ubisoft related, or Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, but it's going to be like more titled of Prince of Persia, and it's going to be like the main thing. Besides, in the Assassin's Creed series, there's going to be some Prince of Persia references. And also, I want to reference some Ghost of Tsushima as well. me and my friend that you saw in one of the videos, where this is like a series project working together. We might get more people on it as well, and we actually have some people that really not actually want in it. But as right now, we're kind of just gonna focus on me and him because we're like the main characters, you know. And so we're gonna obviously start out with me, just me and him. I mean, it's a lot more simpler that way, and it's more easier to build up. But yeah, I'm thinking about making a Prince Persia channel, and that might be where I might upload it here still on this channel specifically as well. But I want the other one to be like dedicated to it, if that makes sense. But you know, so if and when I create it, I would really appreciate you guys if you subscribe to this channel. And also, really would appreciate you guys to subscribe to this one if you haven't already. Because I understand that, you know, with YouTube and whatnot, some of you are probably not subscribed but watch me, and some of you are new, you know, and whatnot. You know, I really would appreciate it, especially when I really would like to do content creating, you know, for income, you know. And you know, I may not upload that all that frequently, but I do enjoy it whenever I do it. And you know, I probably wouldn't have as much motivation if it weren't for you guys. So I just want to let you know, I don't say it that very often as I should, but I do want to say also I appreciate you guys for sticking around with me on this journey. You know, us devil hunters. But yeah, anyway, on the discussion I was talking about, well, I want to talk a little bit about the Assassin's Creed series in the channel, Prince Persia channel, if I happen to create it. I want some ideas, name ideas for the Prince Persia channel. You know, I was thinking about it be a channel for Prince Persia stuff, for Eversoft stuff, like it could be Assassin's Creed, Prince Persia, this, or games relate similar to them, like Ghost of Tsushima, for example. I was thinking about doing videos on those as well. I mean, I literally just uploaded an ambience meditation sleep video on my UK's tube channel, because I uploaded there very lately. I was mostly focusing on this one, as you probably noticed, but I uploaded it on there, so I have something to upload on there. And you know, and that's where my YouTube link is on my PS4 Pro. So you know, might as well upload it on there anyway. You know, and it's only like a 15-minute long video, because apparently Share Factory only allows like an hour video or whatever, which I don't like, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, one of the best games I've played. And anyway, please comment below ideas for the Prince Persia channel. I would really appreciate it. I thought of some ideas, but they might either be taken, or it might end up just bringing up to another church or something like that. So I really would appreciate it if you guys kind of give off some ideas. And anyway, let's go. I want to talk a little bit about the Assassin's Creed series, as you guys probably know by now. But I want to talk more in depth about it. Of course, we might do a separate video where me and my friend might talk about it. You know, you might hear some of the same stuff, but you know, we may hear some different stuff. I mean, we did record a video before, but I haven't got the chance to upload it. And I think we might as well redo the video again, because we already kind of made some changes and ideas and thoughts already. So might as well kind of do another one. So kind of like a follow-up, but also at the same time not, because I uploaded the other one. But you know, just kind of like, because like things changed, or some ideas changed since then, and some new additions that we haven't mentioned. So figured we might redo that when, you know, we next hang out. I don't know when he's gonna come over again, but because he's kind of busy on his part, and you know, we're trying to figure out a time to hang out again, which I think is sometime in the summer, I think he said. I also have a friend that also wants to be in it, another friend. I think you've seen him in a video before, or heard him in a video, in a voiceover, but he also kind of wants a part in it. We kind of talked about it as well. Met some people on Messenger that also kind of want to be a part of it, but like I said, as of right now, just can't kind of keep it simplified. It's obviously just gonna be me and my friend that are doing this together to begin with. To start with, it's just gonna be me and him to kind of make it simpler and kind of be more easier to build up. And plus, it makes more sense because as we're going on in our stories, we meet more people and this, so it make more sense that way. Besides, you know, this is non-canon. You know, this story that me and him are planning on doing is also non-canon. You know, but it's an Assassin's Creed fan thing. So Eversoft, don't copyright us, or anyone associated with Eversoft. We would really appreciate it. Anyway, let's talk about this Assassin's Creed series. I might talk about a bit of my character, a bit about my character. And then, so yeah, I think that's why I can be doing this video. And then the next video with me and him, we can talk about the overall series. So I might just talk about my character as of right now, ideas. Anyway, my character, obviously, well, an assassin. Well, the modern day, obviously, I'm going to start off as just some normal kid, just some young dude or whatever. And same as him, just some young guys, who just found out about our origins, But the non-canon twist, though, is that the assassins and Templars, instead of existing in the modern day, they were like forgotten or like non-existent in the modern day. And we find out about our ancestry. We want to bring back the orders instead of going back to like another eternal struggle between the two. We find a way to like reconcile the differences. Try to go with our different, try to, work together despite the differences between the orders while working with what they have in common. Because in the end, there's literally no good or evil in Assassin's Creed in terms of like the Templars and Assassins. Yeah, there were some corrupt douchebags in both, in both orders, especially if you play Assassin's Creed Rogue. When you play as in a Templar perspective, you kind of notice that, some of the Assassins were kind of acting a little douchey. Then again, that was due to misunderstanding, and they didn't really believe Shay. Spoiler, by the way, for those who haven't played Rogue yet, but I assume most people have already because it's been out for quite a while. Anyway, we would bring the orders back, but instead, like I said, we'd be like working together, trying to make a better world, together while dealing with each other and our differences, if that makes sense. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's all work in progress right now. We're still doing practice footage, and I want to do some practice footage when my Assassin's Creed outfit comes in. Actually, and to reference the Ghost of Tsushima, my character, I was thinking like especially in stealth scenes, he'd be wearing a mask, and I was saying about getting the Ghost of Tsushima mask because I might match the outfit, maybe. And I think that like as our exploits go, like as we go, we get nicknames and people start calling us this. I was saying like one of my nicknames, and plus it'll make sense because assassin, stealth, and this. One of my nicknames can be called Ghost, or something like that. And my character is either going to be like Middle Eastern or Persian, because like I said, I want some connection with Prince Persia in the Assassin's Creed, but like to where it makes sense. And I kind of were connected in some way, I think, like at least originally, when they first, were trying to work on this new Assassin's Creed project when it was new, I think. So yeah, I want to try to build that connection. So like maybe like as a twist, like maybe one of the timelines, like in the Assassin's Creed Valhalla that Desmond mentions, there were like multiple timelines. Maybe the past Prince Persia exists, but in the Assassin's Creed universe, but instead like he was like a prince but became an assassin, and did his thing, and the Isu weapon could be like the Dagger of Time or something like that, and it would make sense because like the Isu is like kind of mystical or whatever. Of course, we're not going to worry about that high grade stuff till later. I really want to get the Prince Persia sword for my character, because especially if we're going to do the thing where maybe my ancestors like the Prince Persia or something like that, and I'm his descendant or something like that, to where like I would get his sword or something like that and the outfit, and he would be wearing like a similar outfit to like Altair or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, this is all like talking progress and work in progress. But I want to try to connect the dots with Assassin's Creed and Prince Persia in a non-canon perspective, if that makes any sense, and also add some references of Ghost of Tsushima. Now saying like, obviously not to where it's like a connection between Ghost of Tsushima and Assassin's Creed, but like it could be like a reference to where like I got this mask from a friend in Japan or something like that, in order for it to kind of make sense, like a story behind it, if that makes sense. I wish we had the money to actually go to Japan, or something like that to kind of actually go full on throttle with that. But then again, chances are if I go to Japan, I might actually live there probably. I don't know. Might be a good place to visit though. Anyway, all seriousness though, we'll talk more about it on another separate video later on down the line. I just want to kind of do a little bit of briefing on my character a little bit, to where basically non-canon, you know, where like the Prince Persia exists in the Assassin's Creed universe, and he was like a prince and became an assassin, did his things or whatever, and then me as a modern day character, I'm like a descendant of the Prince Persia, and then I end up carrying up his legacy, name, and the clan, you know, in the modern day, instead of going through another million-year struggle or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense, you know, instead of putting another senseless struggle. It's just an idea, and you know, me and Sheldon, we like warrior stuff, and I like Assassin's Creed, and we both like history, so we might actually do some, we might actually reference some actual history as well. I know that Assassin's Creed does some of that, but they make it towards, obviously in our games, in our series, it's obviously going to be non-canon and not always going to be accurate to the history, but there's going to be some nods as well. Like we might reference the Hakashins, you know, which is like the real life assassins. We might reference that. I mean, that could be another idea, where like I could actually, like I'd play like an Altair card, where like I would revitalize or recreate the creed or the clan. So like maybe I can bring back Hakashins, but have it to where it's living underneath a creed or something like that. You know, basically referencing real life history, but like instead of just senselessly killing people for money or whatever, you know, make it to where you know, it's like Assassin's Creed or something. I don't know. We might talk about it more later when he comes back. We might another video talk about it. But this is mostly just a video to talk about the Ghost of Tsushima and how much I appreciate it, and I thank the developers for the hard work, and I hope to see more of the future. Whether it's on Ghost of Tsushima 1, but by the way, I hope you guys, you know, do those ideas I gave. Would be pretty cool to, you know, customize your home and upgrade it, and maybe have a fox, you know, roaming around in your home or whatever, having like a fox pet or something. You know, would make sense. You know, I mean, you could pet them, and you know, it'd be kind of cool if you know, cool reward as an update. You know, like if you finish them already, you probably get it or something like that. For those that haven't, you'll get it later. I mean, it might be a pretty good idea. Like if you get all the Inari signs or the fox mission or the fox, you know, things, you can get like the fox for your home or something like that. That'd be kind of cool to have like a fox companion, and it would make sense. And talk about the Assassin's Creed and the Prince Persia and this. I just want to put them all in here. Anyway, guys, hope you guys have a good day or a good night, depending on what time it is on your area when I upload this video. Anyway, let's rock, baby. Jackpot.